Shalom, coming at y'all with another video. Call halal Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai for giving us this truth. The title of this video is going to be called Stand in the Spirit, Not Being Over Righteous, Puffed Up or Proud. Starting off in the book of Isaiah chapter 64 verse 6, and it reads, "But we are all as an unclean thing, and all our righteousness are as filthy rags. And we all do fade as a leaf, and our iniquities like the wind have taken us away." So basically, quit thinking that you better than other brothers, because the Most High is dealing with the elect of Israel and the ones who keeping the commandments and teaching the commandments. Because you got those individuals out there that think that they know the scriptures and they don't want to teach people the scriptures like the Most High gave the truth to them. But this truth is for everybody that will hear the truth, not for you thinking that you got all the breakdowns and you're not going to teach nobody. Because according to the scripture, we're supposed to be out on the highways and the byways and teaching the gospel first and foremost. Like, you get this truth, you teach the truth. Every man, so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian, you teach the truth. So with that, I want to go to the book of Matthew chapter 7 verse 29. The book of Matthew chapter 7 verse 29. Just to get clarity. Let's see what our Lord did when he got the truth. This is the book of Matthew chapter 7 verse 29. I'm going to start at 28. And it reads, "And it came to pass when Yahushua had ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine, because he received the true doctrine from the Lord Yahweh." It says, "For he taught them as one having authority and not as the scribes." So the Lord taught with authority. So if you're gonna boast, you're gonna boast and be proud about teaching the truth and doing the will of the Father. That's the only reason why you should be boasting. Not because you got a big following, you know what I'm saying, you got a big congregation. You're supposed to do it out of sincerity, you know what I'm saying? Not being proud of how much money you make. You're supposed to do it in all sincerity. By Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. So like I say, when you get this truth, you get this knowledge, you got to go out and teach, man. Not be behind the keyboard, on Facebook or anything. You got to go out and teach the gospel through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to wake up the so-called Black, Latino, and Native American Indians. That's a commandment, to teach the Israelites, the children of Israel. This is the book of Luke chapter 14 verse 23, and it reads, "And the Lord said unto the servant, Go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled." So you got to go out and teach this gospel, not sit on it, not think that you know everything and I ain't telling him this breakdown and this and that. The Bible says go out and teach, and to compel that the Lord house may be filled. That's the goal. That's the mission. Not to think that you better than anybody else, because we all fighting for the same spot, man. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 31. And it reads, "That according as it is written, he that glorieth, let him glory in the Lord Yahweh." So let him glory in the Lord Yahweh. Don't glorify yourself. You're supposed to glorify the Lord Yahweh and his son Yahushua. You know, that's the goal right there. Because you got those that think there's something, man. When we all got to fight for our spot. We all into this. We all in this together, man. This is not no individual thing, man. So if you brothers out there that's thinking that, oh, you know, like I'm gonna do this and you know, say I got this breakdown and this and that, you know, you got to check your spirit, because You supposed to be teaching the breakdowns, not sit on it and think that, you know what I'm saying, it's just for you. When this knowledge is from the Most High, He gave it to us freely to be His people. So this is the book of Galatians chapter 3. Salakia, the book of Galatians chapter 6 verse 3. And it reads, it say, for if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. So don't deceive yourself, man. Stay in the spirit, be humble, and teach the word. Go out there on the highways and hedges and teach the commandments of the Most High. That's the objective. That's the goal. And that by the principles of the Bible, which are the prophets and teachers and priests of the Bible. This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verses 13. And it reads, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of men, to keep the commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I'm saying, think that you better than other brothers once again. Because we all trying to work for our spot, man. And this so-called white man, which is Esau, he is not letting up on our people. He is not letting up. You know what I'm saying? We are to keep these commandments to the best of our ability. This white man, he has laws. You know what I'm saying? He has defiled food. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you not eating abominations. It's a struggle, you know what I'm saying? And what make it more of a struggle is brothers not being able to get along. You know? Even if you don't believe in what their doctrine is, you still got to get along with your brother. You got to come to the table and you got to settle your difference like men. And once you get past your doctrines, you go out there and teach the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That's the goal right there, man. Let's see what Yahweh Shah said about the commandments. This is the book of Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. And it reads, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. So Yahweh Shah is come to fulfill the commandments. It say, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. So we are still under the law. We are still to do the commandments. You know, we are under grace, but we are still to do the commandments. Grace is when you fall short of doing the commandments. Get the book of Romans chapter 3 verse 31. Because like, you know what I'm saying, most Christians, they like to run to Paul. So we're going to deal with Paul say. We're going to deal with Paul wrote. This is the book of Romans chapter 3 verse 31. And it reads, Salakia. It's saying, do we then make void the law through faith? Yahweh forbid. Yea, we establish the law. So the key is to keep these commandments, stay in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, go teach the commandments, and wake up the nation of Israel. This video wasn't going to be that long. It was early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? The spirit was on me, and I had to do this video for the flock, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So with that, I hope you was edified through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Khan Hawashai, signing off. With that, shalom to the nation of Israel.